Hello, my good people. This is what we are saying. Tinubu'S hardship. Pentecostal churches tell Nigerians, Christians, to focus on a national rebirth, more from People's Gazette. President of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, Francis Wale, has urged Christians nationwide to focus on nation building. He made the call in his welcome address at the opening ceremony of the 18th National Biennial Conference and the 40th anniversary of PFN in Abuja on Wednesday. Mr. Oke stated that Christians must remember that God poured His Spirit on them to enable the church to help Nigeria achieve its apostolic mandate. He explained that the theme reflected the call for action, noting that heaven is ready to help, but Christians must contribute through prayer, teaching, evangelism, and discipleship. The PFN president referred Isaiah 66:8, asking, "Shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day? Shall a nation be born at once?" He stated that for Zion to bring forth, Christians must engage in prayer, fasting, teaching, evangelization, soul winning, and church planting, pointing out that this is the core mission of the church. Mr. Oke urged Christians to remain passionate about this task, as it is fundamental to the nation's rebirth and the fulfillment of the divine mandate. He said the conference was an opportunity for Christians to renew their commitment to the cause, which will lead to the nation's transformation. William Okoye of All Christian Fellowship Mission delivered the sermon, stressing that the church, particularly PFN, plays a key role in Nigeria's rebirth. He called for a commitment to producing Christ-like disciples who can transform society, highlighting that Nigeria's issues stem from a distorted sense of values, not just corruption. Isaac Komolafe, chairman of PFN Abuja chapter, urged Nigeria to focus on internal improvement, asserting that the rest of Africa will follow once Nigeria gets it right. Mr. Komolafe also noted the conference was expecting 150,000 delegates and promised it would bring about a transformation and a new narrative for the nation. Isa El Buba, National Vice President of PFN in the North Central, expressed that the Pentecostal Church is prepared to lead Nigeria towards greatness through prayer and fasting. He added that Nigeria will soon enter a new phase of transformation, with the churches driving spiritual revival. Victor Ogunkanmi, National Vice President of PFN in Abuja, affirmed that Nigeria is God's creation and the nation is destined to fulfill its purpose. He expressed hope for a total turnaround in the country, emphasizing that a new day is dawning for Nigeria and future generations. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. The Christians, they have their own part to play. You see? In my comment section, see here what some of us are saying. You see, remember nation building when GEG was the president. He is calling on Nigeria for nation building because his kinsman is the president of Nigeria today. My brothers and sisters, we should know how to address the country You see, which nation you want to build, and since over how many years now you are building it, building with our without foundation. In fact, you people should go, not disturb the president, because you Christian have no mouth again in Nigeria, because you have sell your ticket to Muslims. So stop talking about nation building. They should write Tinubu and tell him to redress his economic reforms that are anti-people, not all these marathon prayers for the nation, whose leaders are callous and godless. They didn't focus on nation building under GEG, Goodluck, Billy Jonathan. They protested. Tinubu himself, Adeboye, Obi Ekwesili, Tunde Bakari were in the street of Lagos and Abuja protesting the removal of fuel subsidy. And what we all thought was hardship then. Where is Adeboye now? Fuel is 1,070 per liter. 1,070 naira per liter. And a bag of rice is over 100 naira. Please, condemnation cannot solve the bigotry in our nation, except for God's intervention. It is beyond human comprehension. But let's continue to search God's mind for our great nation, Nigeria. Bless you all. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. Hey, my people, you see, we are all concerned to save Nigeria, to make Nigeria move forward. We don't have the right to blame anybody. We all are in a position. You see, the Christians, the Muslims, the other religion, we are all concerned to move Nigeria forward. So we should not apportion blame to anybody. So, my brothers and sisters, let's think what will move Nigeria forward, not abusing one another, so that Nigeria will move forward. This hardship, the suffering, will be a thing of the past. My brothers and sisters, let's contribute especially on how Nigeria is going to move forward. In the comment section, you are free to say your own opinion. Subscribe to this channel, share, love, and like. God bless Nigeria. Thanks, and God bless. Amen.